What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us again here today on the Budget BBQer. Now today I'm going to show you how to slice chops off of a whole pork loin and grill those on a Weber Kettle grill. Let's check it out. Alright, so we've got this nearly 8-pound whole pork loin. Now we're going to cut these chops to about 1.5 inches thickness. So we're going to get between 11 and 12 pork chops out of this, which is a pretty good deal in my opinion. Things you want to look for when you're selecting one of these is that you want to have a reasonable fat cap on the side, because that's going to reduce the amount of trimming. Now of course fat is flavor, so we want to have fat along the side, but you don't want it to be very thick so that you don't have to trim it off. Alright, so using a sharp fillet knife, I went ahead and sliced these chops into about 1 inch or just over 1 inch thickness. So you can see from that nearly 8-pound pork loin, we got 16 pork chops. Now, if you look at these here, these come from the wider end, and these are my favorite cut because you see you get the mixture of the light and the dark meat, and it has that nice ribbon of fat through the middle. These are packed with flavor, and those are a nice treat that you don't usually get out of a standard store-bought pack of pork chops. Now, because my family's not going to eat 16 pork chops in one sitting, what you can do is I'm going to take these and put most of them into a freezer bag and put those in my deep freeze so that I can grill them up at a later time. Alright, so now we're going to season these up and let them rest with the seasoning on them while we start our coals. We're going to be using a combination of Lawry seasoned salt and ground black pepper. Now when you're seasoning these bad boys, I like to make sure that I get all sides, so don't be afraid to turn that sucker on its side and give it a little extra juice. Alright, first we're going to load up our charcoal chimney and get those coals started. We got a few coals left in the bottom and we're going to just use those in this cook. Really, we're only going to need 1 chimney's worth to get these pork chops done up nice. Now in about 15 minutes, these coals should be ready and we'll be ready to put things on the grill. Alright, as you can see, these coals are hot, the center is white, and the flames are coming out. So we're going to go ahead and dump those in the center of our grate, and I'm going to rearrange them using my charcoal tongs. Alright, as you can see, I'm a big fan of the pyramid style of stacking charcoals. So I like that I'm able to cook on all sides of the heat source or go directly over the hot when I want to sear. So this is what I'm going to be doing for these pork chops. I also do it this way for steaks and burgers. Alright, we gave this another couple of minutes. Now we're going to put the grates on and get these chops going. Now first, I'm going to close it up and let the grates get hot. That's going to help us to get those beautiful grill marks on the outside of the chops. Make sure you open the vent all the way. Alright, now that that temp gauge is reading 400 degrees, we're ready to put these chops on. So I'm going to put the fat side toward the fire, because I want that fat to start breaking down. Now we're going to give these about 5 to 10 minutes, and we're going to turn them over. Alright, it's been almost 10 minutes. Let's check them out. Beautiful. You can see they're starting to cook on the outside on top, which is usually a good indicator that they're ready to be turned over. And perfect. It's reddening down here, but we've got our grill marks. Those are looking awesome. Alright, just another 5 or 10 minutes and these are going to be done. We're only going to be cooking them to an internal temperature of 140 to 145. So that is safe for pork, and it is going to be so moist and flavorful, and you'll see that it's cooked all the way through. Alright, this guy is just about 145, so we're going to go ahead, pull them out. These are ready to rest, and we're ready to eat. Alright, let's give this a try. Man, that pork chop is so flavorful and moist. It's delicious. Thanks again for joining us here today on the Budget BBQer. If you like this recipe, go ahead and let us know down in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course, join us next time.